Okay, this is a tutorial of how to make a waterfall card. I picked the theme Monsters Inc. because my cousin just had a surgery and he's pretty little, and I thought that would be a good theme and it would be cute. The waterfall template itself, you will get in a file from me, and it will have a base card like this. It will have a piece that's long and looks like this, and it's going to have score lines every so often. You will need your score tool. If you don't have a score tool, you can put a pen in the A slot where the pens and the score tools go. And then if you have like a bone folder or one of those like slidey Cricut folder or score things, you can use that. So you can do it without the score tool. And at the bottom, there's going to be a little hole. You're going to lace some ribbon through there and just kind of put it in a knot. This is going to be your pull mechanism so that people see it and they know, hey, I should pull that. Then you're going to have a background piece that goes on top of the card. It's going to be bigger than this. I cut mine down a little bit because I wanted the pattern in the back of my card to show up. So I trimmed mine. Okay, so basically you're going to let your Cricut cut all the pieces. The Monsters Inc., they're not included in the basic waterfall card, but they are on my website for free. It's just loganclore.wordpress.com. You can get them there. And then this is going to be a piece that comes in the waterfall card. It's going to go inside here. I'll show you in a minute. And then this is the piece that kind of holds on top. Then you're going to have 4 of these scalloped but square-edged pieces, and then 4 of like the complete circle scallop. You'll probably need 2 brads. I have little teeny ones. You don't absolutely need them, but it kind of makes things easier for you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to glue. Actually, these are adhesive ribbons. I got them at, I think, Michael's. I think it was a pack of 25 for like $20, and I used my 40% off coupon. So they came in like every color. I'm going to peel the back off of them and put them on the card just as a decoration. You don't have to make things as sparkly and elaborate as I am making it. But if I can peel it off. Okay. It just has like this clear paper on the back, and then the rest is sticky, so you don't have to glue ribbon, which is awesome because for a long time I was trying to use tacky glue and ribbon, and I didn't know such a thing as adhesive ribbon existed, and then it changed my life. So take that one off. I'm just gonna space these out a little bit. Cut off the excess. I had a little bit. This is not the card that the Cricut cut. I actually bought this pack of cards at Hobby Lobby. It was by the Paper Studio. I just simply use this because I really like the pattern, and I did not want to cut a giant piece of cardstock that was plain whenever I had this beautiful card. Okay. So now I'm going to take the base of what's going to be the waterfall, I guess. And I'm just using a Scotch ATG gun. It's almost empty. I better get the refill ready, huh? I'm just doing the corners. Okay. So, line it up. Looks kind of crooked. And the waterfall card, you can do it this way, you know, portrait or landscape. I've seen a lot of portrait ones, but not a whole lot of landscape ones. Okay. Now this we're not going to glue down yet, but we are going to glue your message. The Cricut did write this, but your piece will be blank, so you can put whatever you want in here. So I put that down, but you can see that soon sticks out. and you're probably panicking thinking, oh my gosh, he's going to see the message. That's okay, because these scallop pieces are going to go on top and you won't be able to see it, so no worries. Okay, so I'm going to assemble the pieces I cut out. Just put them like this. Can't get it lined up very good. Okay, that's good enough. And then this is my little Sully. You can see how little he is. So he fits right in there. I just brought him into Design Space with my other card template, or with my card template, so that I could kind of get a visual of how big I needed him to fit in my circle perfectly. And you can add whatever you want to these cards. I was going to add Randall to the card, but then I thought, no, he's kind of jerking that maybe. So I added the Monsters Inc. logo. In case anybody's wondering what this M is with the I. It's the Monsters Inc. logo. While I'm working on this, I should say that my sister, my teenage sister, is the person that's holding the camera because I don't have a tripod, and she does a really good job with helping me with videos. So her name's Eve, if anybody wants to know. She's super helpful, and we're filming this at 2 in the morning, so she is awake helping me do this, so thank you, Eve. Here's this one. And I probably should have picked out a purple glitter paper for Boo, but I couldn't find any. So this, I think, came in a birthday pack of like a small 4x6 whatever of cardstock at Hobby Lobby. I think it was like a birthday bash or birthday extravaganza. I don't know. I just thought it looked cute, like a Boo type of paper. And instead of cutting out the little circle for her ponytail holder, I just put a little adhesive gem because I'm lazy and didn't want to put the tiny piece on. It doesn't look too bad. Okay. So here are all of our pieces ready to go. Now we're going to take this. Oops, got some of that adhesive ribbon on me. Now let me think of the order I want to do it. Okay, I'm going to put them in this order: Mike, Sully, Boo, Monsters Inc. logo. So basically you're going to flip it over and you're going to put in one little strip of adhesive and you're going to line it up. Whoops, I'm doing it wrong. Doing it wrong for the video. You're going to start at the bottom and work your way up, otherwise you're not going to be able to see where your score lines are. Not a very good crafter, huh? Giving the wrong instruction and everything. Alright. Boo, and then Sully. If you watched my other video on how to make an embossing folder, you'd probably notice that I trimmed my nails a little bit because I looked like a scary chubby witch in the last one. My sister's laughing. She knows it's true. Okay, so you can't really flip through it quite yet, but you can kind of get the idea. Okay, and I'm just going to push it down, make sure the adhesive sticks real good. If you can see, this is a board of like scrap wood because I didn't want to mess up my mom's nice dining room table with glue and glitter. She would probably flip. So, alright. So, basically, we're going to line it up so it's like this. Okay, we're just going to get a good idea of where we're going to line it up here. Okay. Now this purple piece is kind of like the strap that holds it all in. So you're going to put it so that it's crossing the base of the waterfall. See, I have to move this up a little bit so that it's not stuck. So it's going to end up like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip this out of there. So now I know where it's going to go. And I'm going to shove some brads in there. If you wanted, you could just put a little strip of adhesive. I don't know if I can shove it. Pretty thick. I'll keep trying. Probably just not strong enough, huh? And I know you can buy like hole punches and things to do this, but my sister keeps whispering use the scissors, but I'm not going to because that's going to be a stinking mess. Okay. Anyway, I know you can buy tools to poke the holes and everything, but I'm poor, so. Alright. Poke the brad. See, that one went pretty easy. Okay. Now I screwed it up, huh? Should have used the scissors like Eve said. There we go. Still a little crooked. Oh, now it fell out. Oh my goodness. This is the worst Cricut video ever, huh? Okay, now it's kind of lined up. So then you open it up here. And you can see my little messed up hole, but it's for my little cousin, and he's like young and happy, so he won't care. He'll just be glad to get it. Okay. So now you're going to put an adhesive strip right across the top. I don't know if you can see it, right just at the top, not the whole length. Okay. So you're going to lace this through. Now you want the bottom, the thing that's the last flippy, I should say last tab, so this one would be my Monsters Inc. logo. You want that to touch the adhesive strip. So mine's coming up a little bit short, but that's because I don't think things through. I'm not a perfect crafter. Okay. Push it down really hard. Okay, so let's say you get this card and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Wonder what this does. Feel better soon. Now this is kind of coming out here, so make sure you glue down your edges really well. I didn't glue that too good, so I kind of have to shove it back up in. But very cute. Flips right through, and I think my cousin is going to be thrilled because he's always impressed with things that I make. But see, one more. I'm a little impressed with it, to be honest. Eve's impressed. She just said me too. I don't think she knew what it was going to do, and I don't think she said she didn't know. She had no clue what it was going to do, so she's laughing. She's kind of surprised. She thought this was just a regular Cricut video and that it was going to suck just like everything else I do. So she's impressed, I can tell. I don't even really tell her what I'm going to make. I just say, Eve, I have a Cricut video we need to do. And she says, okay. And then she holds my iPhone patiently while most of the time I mess up my projects and then we have to restart. Or in one case, my mom yells in the background and we gotta cut it and redo. So anyway, Eve's very patient, so if you're watching this video and you're appreciating the work, appreciate Eve, because without her this would not be possible. Okay, so I would go like this a bunch of times, kind of to get the paper to bend for you where the score marks were. I bend my score marks a lot to make sure that they really get movement. So whenever you do this, it's basically doing the same thing. Just don't pull too hard, don't rip it apart, don't be a wild man. Just try to get it to go. And that is it. I'm going to share the file for the waterfall card, the base itself, and I already shared Mike, Sully, Boo, and Monsters Inc. logo. I used to have the full bodies, I still do have the full bodies, SVGs of Monsters Inc. characters, but I added just the head for this exact purpose, just in case you decided to completely take the idea, which is cool, whatever you want to do. And this is kind of a little bit girly with the glitter paper, but Troy will appreciate it, I feel sure. All right. If you have any questions, you can go to my Facebook page or send me a Patreon message. I'll get that. Or my website, loganflora.wordpress.com. You can ask me a question there, and I will try to help you out. And thank you for watching.